That was fun.
Speaking of clips, guess what
Speaking
time
of
it
clips.
is,
We're live.
motherfuckers?
Here we are. Woo! Fucking live, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen.
How
Caleb.
fucking natural was that?
Pretty.
Oh,
So
so good.
natch.
It's so good.
Pretty.
We couldn't wait for the pod to start
No.
the discussions.
We just started talking.
Yeah.
You guys see that big old number up there, too? What episode is this?
Oh, that's number
Wow.
50. That's right,
It's one of them perfect number,
Shit.
folks.
Yeah, a perfect number for a perfect guest.
folks. Aw.
Aww.
We have Tempo Shaman back in
That's what I'm
the
frickin'
house,
talking about,
ladies
huh?
and gentlemen.
Tempo, baby.
Hit that
back.
50, dude.
So, what is this episode 50 of? The Producer Lounge.
Always.
It's our show where we talk about music production. Welcome, everybody. If you've been here before, you know how it goes. If you haven't, you're going to find out.
True.
Literally right now.
Right now, we
going down.
basically we sit here and we bullshit about music production.
So, those snares.
Snares.
What's my snare tone? Compressor ratio.
Something's wrong with my snare tone.
All right. What are we getting
What is it?
into?
Yeah.
I don't know what's been bugging you.
Well, I mean, we were talking earlier about what's bugging me lately, and it's the time produced, or time spent producing lately.
Sure.
Obviously, there's a lot of life stuff going on, job stuff
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah.
But that is definitely a valid, thing to talk about from a producing standpoint. Taking some time off, not hitting the Ableton or Bitwig, in an everyday fashion.
My condolences.
But getting back into it is what we were really, really talking about, and the kind of the climb out of the mud. Yeah.
Out of the sludge.
The majestic mud.
Yeah, the majestic mud.
Shout
Shout out to the Baruka homies. Shout out to the majestic mud. Shout out to the young Sriracha.
We love you
But
guys.
yeah, getting out of the mud can be a task, and it can take a couple weeks to even get some sensible pieces of work in.
Get your bearings back.
Exactly.
It can.
Yeah, I recently just got out of like 2.5 months of like maybe
When we
opened the DAW twice.
Yeah.
It was I kind of planned, I kind of knew before that happened that I was going to take a little bit of a break. I was like, I needed a little bit of a purge. But in my brain I was like 2-3 weeks. It's fine.
Right.
But
The unscheduled purge.
yeah, but then just video games were like like there's an event happening right now, and I was like, there's an event happening right now.
Yeah.
And next thing you know, it's 2.5 months later, and you're like, wait a minute. But it did take me quite a bit to like get back into it. I had to ease it. I realized that pretty quick. I was like, oh, I'll just open this track real quick, and it was like 20 minutes of just listening. I was just like, oh, cool.
Having a hard time
I don't
knowing
know
what to do.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like, how do I even get back into this? I have like 6 songs I got to do. Aren't even them worth it. It was just like jumping back into the deep end.
I find the biggest thing, and this is with me and my schedule, but to be able to wake up and the first thing you do, is open the computer. I mean, with your coffee or bagel or whatever.
Of course.
Open the DAW and get a beat going. Literally just put 10 minutes into it
Yeah.
and get something going where you're like, okay, that's a structure. The rest of my day is centered around that, that idea. It's like an obsession in a way where I need to keep returning to it or opening it again. I don't close it out when I'm working on it, so I just maximize it, whatever, pull it up. That is such a huge thing when I find it with the persistence of producing. I rarely start a tune later than noon. Like if I haven't done work by noon or 2 o'clock as far as producing goes, for me, it more often than not is not like I'm not going to be working all day on that
tough.
thing.
Yeah.
Right. If I start something in the morning, there is something about me that just keeps going with it, all day. And I mean, that's how that's how I got out of this kind of, little break that I was having.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that's
But-
a good call.
Yeah.
Especially if you can like hit that stride early in the morning. Like you get that first like 30 minutes
Dude.
in, an hour in, and you're like, oh, this idea is actually like a potential.
So
like, where is this gonna go?
And I find myself doing more work, even outside of music, just being more productive in that day.
Always.
Oh,
you
I'm
know what I
sure.
mean? You just get all
Always.
your, all your stuff done.
Once if you start early, you get that train rolling. You got momentum.
Telling you, dude.
You're good. You're good. And yeah, definitely with beats. Like, there's always the back of my head, like, yeah, but it's just the morning. Just chill for right now. Maybe watch some YouTube videos. But like the moment
That's
I
the
get
demon.
the moment of course,
That is the demon.
moment I get in the DAW and put the fucking cans on and I
Yeah.
just start going at it. It's noon and I'm
Yep.
like, oh, sick,
Yep.
cool. I have this whole thing now, and it definitely, it definitely works really well.
Right. Yeah, there's definitely
It's-
something nice about like going in early morning. You're fresh. You just woke up.
Dude.
You're like happy for the day.
I think it's the same reason people go to the gym in the morning, other than having work 9 to 5, I guess. But you get your blood pumping. You get your brain moving a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Sets
and then it
the
just
tone.
Like, yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say that it like sets the standard for the rest of the
Yeah.
day. You do something productive, and you're like, "Fuck yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
a sick Saturday
Yeah.
or like whatever day,
Tuesday.
Tuesday,
I prefer Wednesdays.
Tuesday."
Yeah.
I do like the middle of the week. I mean, but most of the time I'm working.
Yeah.
It's hard to like do that.
Are
but
you guys are all on 9 to 5 kind of gigs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
kind of. But it's kind of. I mean, I'll wake up way before I have to leave.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes I'll just dick around.
Yeah.
Where I could get a half an hour in the DAW.
Yeah.
Like I could. There's no reason not
Yeah.
to.
See, I would say that would it's going to be coming up with my schedule, soon, but that would be a good thing to, have something that you're kind of in the back of your head all day, something excited to come home to.
Sure.
Are you going to start producing when you
True.
come home from work when you have nothing, or
That's true.
are you going to start,
Yeah,
when you have
if you
something?
do make a beat and then go to work, then like when you get home, you're gonna have been thinking about the beat all
That-
day.
Oh yeah, it's just on your mind. You're like,
yeah,
"Ooh,
you're like,
I get to
oh,
come
yeah,
home to
there's that
that."
fucking thing that I made.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially this
does
far
work.
in. Like if you're year 1, year 2, the beat you started on Monday is still exciting to you by Saturday night.
Right.
Like you're still stoked on that one song.
Yeah.
But once you
Keep grinding.
Once you once
Long road.
Once you get like year 5, 6, 7, like it starts like you'll work on a couple songs over the course of like a month, and it's hard to get like excited about them.
Yeah.
Whereas you can kind of almost get excited about them by making new tracks. At least that happens to me a lot, where I make a new track and then I'm like, oh, this technique I just did, I can use in that other track.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. All building blocks.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, I came off of a similar just lack of making music for a good little while, and I've been trying to get back into it. One thing I was thinking about today, because I had a beat that I'd pulled up from previous, whatever, like a month or two ago. I've changed the beat, changed all the noise. It's completely different at this point.
Yeah.
But I made a whole bunch of like weird wonky sounds to go in there. And then Caleb gave me a preset that we were talking about using, so that he made. And
Just like a bass patch or something.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's like a bass. It sounds like a
It's-
Thorpe.
It's
Kinda
a wave
bass.
table.
A Thorpe bass.
Specific-
Yeah, these
Specifically.
guys in
Okay.
chat, they know.
They know about
They
the
know.
Thorpes.
They know
They
about
know
Thorpe.
about Thorpe.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thorpe is legit as fuck.
Yeah, I just
Check it
made
out.
I made a wave table
Yep.
that got us close to a specific sound we were kind of trying to figure out how to make, and I just made a wave table that did that, and
Okay.
then built a faceplant patch that allowed you to
Okay.
harness it. And
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kinda-
So I had that to work with, and I had, like muted everything else and kind of went and changed the drums, added that bass, and then realized I had all those other basses in there that I could go and spread around. So I started like mixing them and trying to work with different like patterns and shit.
I love when you get to the part of your tunes where it's like puzzle pieces and you got a bunch of good ideas, but you just need to figure out how to fit them all in. And, you know, what kind of automation this one needs
to get the most bang for your buck.
Straight up one of my favorite parts of producing, because that's where a lot of, you know, surprising magic happens from a producer standpoint. You know, where it's not like you're carrying on a beat, but like cool shit is happening, you know, in front of your eyes kind of thing. You know, I feel like that's a huge part of producing for me, at least.
One of the best parts.
Yeah, exactly.
Totally.
I mean, it's same with mixing. When you know, find a nice, you know, mix up, a nice double that works super well, it's very rewarding.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice little double, my dude.
Little dubs.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
Oh wow.
Dang.
Yeah. What my point was trying to be, and I think we kind of already went there, is it's hard to remember how deep you have to go in order to get the cool thing.
Oh my God.
Like you don't remember that, oh yeah, the reason why this track that I made previously is so sick is because I made like a couple different sessions worth of different ideas that I was throwing into it, and then finally you're like, oh, I have all these elements that work together now. But like at first I kind of feel like, oh, I just make a beat.
Right.
And then
Well, I mean,
the final product is never just that.
No,
for me
exactly.
anyway.
Yeah.
it's the iceberg, right? I mean, you got so much, you know, under the face of it, right?
I prefer it that way too. I think there are a lot of people that make very simple, they just go simple on it.
We
You know?
were just talking about this too,
Yeah, we're
right?
making some
It's some dub
talking about
techno,
some
is it called?
tunes.
Right. Yeah, dub techno.
Some dub techno. I'll tell you what, those guys know how to progress very slowly. All right,
Damn.
Like the subs?
9 months, bruh. 9. Nine
9.
months.
I almost did the arm. But that would have been bad.
That was
that
9
would have been
horns.
bad.
Yeah.
Very good.
Count 'em.
Very good.
Y'all been
9
killing
more
it
months, man.
too long. Thank you, McDubs. Shout out.
Love it. Love it.
This is a good moment to bring up. If you're watching this on YouTube, guys, come swing by Twitch.
And vice versa. And
Yeah.
vice versa.
Yeah. Yeah,
Vice
right.
versa, hit the fucking buttons.
Always 400 official.
The bell
Come on
and the
now.
subscribe. And
Yeah. If you're watching on YouTube, you've seen the banners that are
if you're on
flying
YouTube,
around on the videos.
leave questions as a comment,
Yep.
maybe.
Sure.
If you feel like it.
in
if
general.
you want to get a question answered,
That would be very
Questions.
crucial.
we will
Yeah.
hit that.
Yes, McDubs, this is episode 50.
Dude,
bro.
the big 5-0.
Ooh, midlife,
Get it right.
midwife, this type.
And I will say, questions are accepted in the Twitch chat as well.
Oh,
That's
Look
what
at
I'm talking
this.
about.
What
That's
the
what I'm
fuck?
talking
McDubs
about.
gifting 5
Just
to the
sending it?
community.
Come on now.
Holy
Hey, I
shit,
see
for the
bro.
people.
Russ is in here. Let's go. Russ is in
Hey.
here.
Let's go. What's up,
Kitsicus.
Russ?
Welcome, everybody.
A little sneaky John in chat.
Kitsacass?
Kit suckass. Yep.
Is it kids suck ass?
That's what I thought. But I'm not sure.
Not literally.
Well,
Awesome. Thanks for the hype there.
yeah.
McDubs
Goddamn.
Moalicious.
Morgasmic.
The homie.
With the support. We appreciate you. Appreciate everyone. Oh, thanks for the new background shout out. Thank you, Angst.
he noticed.
Handmade.
We moved.
We moved, yeah.
Yeah, I can't. The picture frame is too far away. I can't grab it. But that's
Yeah.
a picture of the old studio. You know,
Yeah.
Also, super cute that you set that up. That made me really happy when I saw that.
right? Right.
Yeah.
The picture.
It's good
Yeah,
memories.
it's so good.
Yeah.
You got to know
That
your
is
roots,
good.
you know?
I
We're
still
trying
think
to pick.
the speakers are my favorite thing.
I like the
think.
speakers, yeah. The bong is pretty funny.
Solid gold, dude.
Yeah.
12 carats.
Best believe it.
Yeah. And we got the foliage, obviously, for the.
Yeah.
You got to have some oxygen in the room, you know?
Yeah.
And I honestly, I do think we could have
Classic
some more.
ficus, dude.
Got to make it a little lively.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
You know, there's a 2-to-4 ratio here of plants to humans, and yeah,
That's about as
True.
green. It's about as green as it's
True.
getting. Although 3-to-1, the bowl's packed behind you in the
Very-
bong.
Oh, that's right.
So
We're saving that for later, though.
yeah.
No, grab it off the shelf for me.
No.
All right.
too
Yeah,
fragile.
you're right. We
It's
should.
I mean, it is
Tile.
episode 50.
Yeah. That
Let's
could
get-
be the
let's get
episode 100
crazy.
bong hit.
Yeah.
I could bring a pipe down here. And
I
we
mean-
can smoke it out for the end of this thing.
You know what would be cool is
We'll
if-
hit it at like
You
fucking 720 and
Might get
let
some
her
good
rip.
advice. I'll tell you what.
What I want is this background to become a reality at some point. Where
Oh,
we just like have a studio and it's all of a sudden we don't do anything, we just change it and it's all physicalized.
Yeah, and then someone's talking shit in the
It's
comments, and we're like, what? What's up?
What's up? I'm gonna grab it.
move in the boilers eventually.
Right.
We just
Yeah.
we just buy an extra pair of CDJs just to put them on the
No,
shelf in
they're
the
cardboard.
background.
That's-
Yeah.
I mean,
They're
And it-
cardboard.
Oh, they're just cardboard.
Yeah, they're just
They're
cardboard.
fake.
Those are fake. The 303, the 808's real. Speakers are real.
Mm.
They're gummy too.
We're real.
We're pretty real, yeah.
Yep.
Can't
Kind
forget
of.
about our nice table
Well,
that we brought to the new studio.
Yeah.
this
Heavy motherfucker.
this might be a good time to segue.
Oh.
Shout out for our advertisers
Yo, I love segues, dude.
at Long Oak Tables.
That's right. Do you see the sweet fucking light they fucking put in the front? It's nice.
Wow.
It's fancy.
Dude, it is nice. All right, so
It's mahogany.
What are we looking at here, Caleb?
I saw this on the internet. Plug-in.
That's not the button I meant to push.
Fuck yeah.
I think I was one off.
So, Plug-in Alliance and a couple others are joining SoundWide or were bought by SoundWide.
Oh, I saw this.
I don't know
Yeah.
who SoundWide is.
Yeah, I'm not familiar.
But basically, because of that, you get a welcome bundle from Plug-in Alliance that includes Black Box for free because that one's expensive, and Shadow Hill's mastering compressor,
Yeah.
which is a fire compressor.
Yeah.
Apparently, this amp is really good too.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I bet it is.
Yeah.
And then from Isotope, you get new neutron elements for
Yep.
free.
Nice.
And then you also get this Native Instruments ethereal earth pad maker thing for free. But the, like,
Ooh.
Like
I
some
haven't.
super reverb something.
I think it's like a one of their contact instrument style. Like
Okay.
it just plays an
Yeah.
ensemble of either choir or like reverbed piano
Yeah.
or strings, and it's all
That's kind of what the picture looks like there too.
right. It's whatever the
Right.
fuck. It's
Space.
mix of like musical queefs or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't like look too hard into it. I was like, but I just thought I'd bring it up on here if any of you guys are looking for free plugins. Apparently, because it's $500.
Oh,
You
this
can
is
get it-
free?
Yeah, all those are free. This is free. and this is
Until
free.
April 26th.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, you should post that on Facebook.
but there's
Jeesh.
there's something. I don't know. I feel like there's a catch.
Well,
There is a catch. It's April 26th.
That's it. There's
Free
just a deadline.
until.
do you have to give your
Oh.
credit card info or something?
I don't know.
Do you get to keep them?
Oh,
think
that's
so.
probably what it is. You probably get to.
to get the plug on the lines. We're to launch a new audio supergroup today. Mutual name SoundWide. SoundWide mission of Spiker.
Audio Supergroup.
Are you talking about Always 400, dude?
Yeah.
We are giving
What's up?
away the most amazing free plugin bundle ever.
Okay.
That's just
Okay.
They're
all,
giving it away.
That's all there. That's it.
No,
right.
then
Well, I'm
anybody
downloading that
listening
shit.
right now should, with a head on their shoulders, should be downloading this as we speak.
Yeah, I can tell you, everybody, that this black box tube
It's
distorter,
Fire.
Yeah, I mean,
it is nice. I put it on most of my basses.
really. Okay.
Yeah.
Especially like a noise bass. You can get that that like fluttery thing that happens when you get the noise and the sub right.
Yep.
Oh,
So I learned-
that thing will do it.
Really?
Dude, that's one of my favorite things on big systems.
Dude.
yeah.
is that
oh
effect.
my god, right? The fuck you
Oh
bass.
my god.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just exploding out of this. Yeah.
Yeah, this thing is the absolute bee's knees, dude.
Nice, dude.
It's a weird one to run, but it's
Yeah,
just weird how it
I-
reacts with the knobs and shit.
Yeah, I always forget there's a mix knob at the top right.
Absolutely,
that.
there is.
Oh yeah,
Right up here. You can't really see it, but
a little intense over there for you.
yeah.
It'll do too much. It'll do too
It'll
much.
definitely do too much,
Yeah.
but it gives you the high-end texture you want. but
Yeah.
You don't want the bass blown out.
Yeah,
Well, bring that wet
it'd be nice
down.
for a high channel.
Well, it has a low low flat and high too.
Oh,
which is
nice.
But sometimes the low hitting the bass does something to the high that you
Right,
want.
Mhm.
right.
So
Exactly.
that's where you
haven't,
either parallel or you mix. You figure something out.
Yeah,
That's
I
right.
haven't used any of those particularly, but I have heard of at least 2 or 3 of them where I knew they were
What is
substantial
that
money.
blue one? I feel like I recognize that blue one on there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I do have Isotope Neutron. So I got
Okay.
it with a huge pack as well for a good deal.
This
yeah,
one,
I have that too. Yeah.
Focusrite console. It gives a nice warmth to your mix.
Oh wow.
Is it one of those things that has just like a compressor EQ,
I think so.
saturation,
I think it's just a channel.
Yeah, it's like a channel strip.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
love to throw that on some shit.
Yeah, that would be a fun one to play with for sure.
Channel strip sounds great, honestly. You just throw it on, and then you just tweak all the knobs,
All
and
the
then
things
move
there.
them to another thing.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
In and out.
push.
We're in and out.
I want this.
Yeah.
This seems interesting. This amp, because no offense to
Ampeg.
Bigwig, but I don't really like their amp
It's
that
like a
much.
Really?
bass amp.
Oh.
Yeah,
No, it's a haterade.
especially due to Ableton's amp. Ableton's amp was like the best thing on Ableton. Ableton's amp was. I loved that.
I
It's fun.
have it in one of my
blues.
newer tracks, and it's doing a lot of work in it. To be honest,
She
with the
hustles.
basses.
She
Yeah.
hustles.
Yeah.
That amp will hustle. $100. God damn. You can get it for free, folks.
Yeah,
If you put in promo code always 400.
yeah.
No, just kidding. You have to put in their promo
That would
code.
be hilarious. Please.
Wait, is
pay
there a
us.
promo
Join
code for it?
SoundWide. Yep. Join
Oh,
SoundWide.
okay. Join SoundWide, and you get
SoundWide
that pack for
should
free.
Sponsor us for sure.
If you produce, you are silly for not doing that right now.
Oh, we got some chat. Oh,
Yeah,
what
what's up,
happened,
Generic? He's a child.
Oh, he's off school this week.
I mean, he's in school.
He's a child.
Well.
I mean, aren't we all?
Hey, I'm off school this week too, brother.
I'm off school this week too, and I am also a child. Yes.
But this brings me back to the black box, which I kind of forgot about it until I saw this. I was like, oh yeah, the black box, duh. So I immediately threw it on my entire drum channel and my entire music channel
Wow.
and started working it, and she started working great.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
I had to dial a bunch back and stuff like that, and then
Okay.
figure out where it did good, where it did bad with certain sounds.
Yeah.
And then I went and put it on those
What did
sounds
you put it on?
specifically. The whole music channel, just like the whole music group and the whole drum
On
group.
like a developed track.
Yeah, kind of.
Semi-
When I'm working this
Okay.
morning. What I specifically found was with the kick and the hi-hat with the far right. Let's go back to it. I can't remember what that one is. The triode. So this guy here hitting the kick and the hi-hat gave you like the distortion together with them, you know, where you get the
yeah.
like where every time the kick
See-
and the hi-hat hits, you get the kind of fuzz on top, and I was like,
Oh, you made a fuck you kick.
yeah, it just kind of
Whoa.
happens with it, and I was like,
Hey,
oh, let's fucking
Dude,
go.
this dub
Yeah.
techno is rubbing off on him. I'll tell you what.
Dude, I've been trying to find that sound
Yeah.
in a house track for like a while, and then I just was like, of course, the fucking black box. And it blew up the kick just right.
Very nice.
Dude, this thing is
See,
a
that's
monster.
the magic with trying new, plugins and effects. It truly can make a sound or, break it, I guess, for lack of a better,
Yeah.
In a good
you
way,
can it's just an infinity of new sounds.
Oh yeah, I think that one thing that makes us so gung ho about our Bitwig adventures that we are on is nothing sounds like anybody else's shit because it's not Ableton.
Right.
It's
Right.
literally like it's such an unused thing that all the things that you're using within your projects, they're just all kind of coloring it slightly different than anybody else is coloring things.
And I mean, we've got to be at a point in, music production history where a lot of people's stuff inherently is going to sound the same just based on the
DAW.
The DAW and also, I mean, these very popular
plugins.
Plugins and effects that people
true.
are just inherently using.
True.
But that goes hand in hand with the DAW, I guess. It's when you got a lot of people using the same thing, there's less of a chance of something new happening, right? So,
Yeah.
I mean, just with that.
Wow. Guys.
Wowzers.
Dude, look
Guys.
at Nick over here dropping bombs.
That's why we have him on.
Can we
That
get
was
a
amazing.
fucking shout out to Nick
That was
over here?
amazing.
Jesus Christ.
Shout out also to Glypherson. Welcome to the
Word of
channel.
wisdom
Yeah.
over here. Holy
Glypherson,
shit.
is this your first time? Welcome, buddy.
It is.
Glypherson and Generic. Welcome to the party, boys.
But yeah, no, use new things. Try new things.
Yeah.
You
Do
got
that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And try some weird shit. Like, do something that almost borderline makes you uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like,
No,
you want to push
do-
your boundaries and break down your walls and, like, find new territory.
Break the rules.
and
Yeah,
and
that's
that's
right. Key.
something like you were just saying. Like, we
This-
all.
I'm sorry. to
No,
cut
go
you
ahead.
off.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the black box is really $250.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Yeah, it's free right now.
Jesus
Yeah, it hurt
Christ.
the pocketbook when I bought it.
And that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
sure did. Here, folks, if you're just now tuning in, go to your browser and go. Actually, I posted it in chat. Here you go.
Yeah, repost it.
There you go. Go there.
Yeah.
With a bunch of plugin companies are forming a new supergroup called
It's a super group.
SoundWide.
and they're giving away all of this shit, and it's like $700 worth of gear. And
Yeah.
the
We need
black
to just
box is
clip
what we're
this and
talking
send it
about.
to 'em. Holy shit.
Yeah. I do want you to send me this
Hey,
later too. I do want
SoundWide.
to post that.
I know you're a new supergroup, and we are too.
Yep, we got you.
So we're looking to be sponsored.
Yeah.
we'll get.
Yeah.
I'll get.
Yeah, get us some gear.
Get you a little spot on the
review it.
shelf.
Yeah, we'll get you a spot on the shelf.
We got some nice open area,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
About there.
Yeah, we can get
Oh, yeah.
them somewhere. We'll
Little
fit 'em
plaques.
in. Yeah,
We can scoot the t-shirts over.
yeah, it's true. Yeah, but those are going fast. So
Yeah, grab them while they're hot.
the
Always400.com.
that's true.
is right.
Always400.com. That's where all the things are at.
Yep.
Yeah. It's possible you will listen to this, go there, and there could be t-shirts.
Yes, sir.
There is
It's
t-shirts.
possible.
There's we're pretty small in the large quantity, or rather the large sizes, but the mediums and smalls we still got a good amount. And yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
get your larges while they last.
If you're listening live, there's no t-shirts.
Well,
We do have the.
don't check, but there's t-shirts.
God damn it. We are rolling out the limited edition 10 series butt plug, always 400.
Yes.
You
Yes.
guys don't want to miss out on that one.
New.
That one's a banger.
New.
We should do that.
The butt
400
plug, yeah.
The 400 millimeter butt plug. It is crazy.
400 millimeter.
God, how big would that be?
I don't know.
That's
It
too
could be
big.
really small.
That's
I don't
about
know.
the size of your mom's butthole. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, let's go, Gliverson. He's quiet because he's currently working on intro for a set.
There you go.
Look at
Little always
you.
400 in the background to it. Don't
Someone's
mind it.
doing sets.
Don't mind it.
Was that a flex?
Yeah, geez.
Gliverson, was that that seemed like a flex to
I
me.
see.
Dude,
I seen those
Did
muscles.
seem like a
First
flex.
time in chat, he's trying to flex all
I like
over
it.
us. Okay.
I mean, he's
okay.
not trying. He just did.
He just did, yeah.
Yeah, it's not for
Drop
a
it.
I like it.
pretend set.
Yeah, I like it.
It would impress
Welcome
me
to
if
the
he
party, dude.
sampled this and used it
Yeah,
in a
that
track.
would be impressive.
But
actually.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
I don't know. Our verses are not that entertaining, I guess. But
nah, dude, my voice is in all
you gotta
my
chop them
tracks,
up.
motherfucker.
You chop them up.
Sheesh.
Yo, man, if you want some
Hey.
beats, we make 1970s polka. It's heat.
Hey, we
Dude,
could
we'll
give
send
him.
you some fire.
We could give him some little vocals to use in his track. Actually,
Yeah.
Said,
What-
I
What do
mean
you want? You want the fat pack or what?
We just got a one at a time.
You
No,
want the-
I'm just mean live right now.
Right now?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ready?
Hit him with some samples. Everybody do one.
All right.
Okay,
We'll go left to right.
I'll
right.
go first. Wait, what kind
Yeah,
of
well-
what kind of music you working on?
Oh no,
I
you
need
don't.
context. I need just a little bit. Is it bass music?
Yeah,
House?
I agree.
Just a little bit of context.
Freak it, dude. Just send it.
Okay, we'll do. I'm gonna do a little. This is for
PFF
your FX
polka.
chain.
Oh, yeah. It's
Heavy.
Heavy dubstep. Oh yes.
You guys are ruining my sample.
Okay,
Sorry.
I'm first.
Sorry.
Okay, sorry.
It doesn't matter.
All right.
Fuck
You're
off.
going out of turn, dude.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know what to do now. I'm
I
scared.
know, right? You got one, Nick? You want to take over? Let Caleb think about it?
Right.
Oh?
Get an ad lib.
Oh.
damn.
That's a good. I'm gonna use that later.
Here. Yeah, go for it.
Let's go.
All right, let's
Wait,
go.
I'm not
That's a
done.
good
I'm
one.
not done. Use that.
Yeah,
Definitely a
use that.
rhythm in there. Definitely a rhythm in there.
There's some polyrhythms. Yes,
Oh,
I'll
God,
agree with
what
that.
You got to go now.
Heavy dubstep.
It's pretty heavy,
Wow.
right?
Okay. Motherfucker.
Oh.
I laughed a little. Redo it. Redo it.
Okay. Motherfucker.
Bitch,
Good.
please.
Oh, you got an extra one, my dude.
Oh, you got
Oh,
two.
we'll throw in the ad libs too.
Yeah.
You know, son.
Damn. He put a filter on it and everything.
Here, dude.
Holy
we can give you some
shit.
bass sounds.
I hope you're recording this. Dickerson. Dude.
He is 100%
Okay,
not
here.
recording
Here,
these.
bro.
Yeah, no.
I'll give you the best thing. Currently clipping to export as MP3. That's what I'm talking
Let's
about.
go.
All right, ready for this? It's ruining the take, dude.
Ruining
I'm
it.
sorry, I wasn't
All right,
expecting
you
that.
gotta.
I'll go an octave down.
Nice, nice.
You got a live saxophone.
Airy
For your
horn.
dubstep
Dude,
track.
airy horn. You turn that bitch down an
Airy
octave?
horn, yeah, put in a sampler.
The hairy horn.
Hairy horn.
Let's go.
Top it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
nice.
pretty good.
All right.
Can anyone do like a demon voice? Like, say, like, let the blood rain down or something?
I don't want to. I don't want to bring that.
yeah,
up
there we
tonight.
go.
That's sketchy.
Yeah, I got Clifferson.
You are now listening to Clifferson.
Do wait. Do that,
That
again.
was so
Just
good.
everybody quiet and
was
do
good.
that again, so he has a clean one.
Okay, are you ready?
Hello, human. You are now listening to Clifferson.
That was so
Guys.
good.
Dude,
I've never heard you do that voice. That's insane.
I thought we were in an excision show, dude.
Dude.
I know,
Holy
right?
Shit.
You're welcome, Glifferson.
Talk about
Clifferson
50,000
wins.
watts.
Yeah. You get to be the new
Holy
Excision.
hell.
It like, it makes me really warm because it brings the heats of hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right up.
Yeah.
Very
No, I
vibratory
can
in
feel
the
the
lungs,
flame
too.
from here.
I know,
Yeah.
dude. Fucking cool off, Caleb.
Now I gotta
Jesus.
I gotta act gay or something. to get off me.
All right, legit. You have to send us something if you're gonna
Of course.
actually use it.
If you use that,
That's
please.
true.
If
send that
anybody
to
in
us.
the chat uses it,
Glifferson, go
tag
to our,
always
go
400.
to our
Yes, sir.
Discord,
You know it's good.
Yeah,
please.
join the Discord. There's the link.
Dude, yeah, fucking the
CQIA.
demon voice was insane. That was insane. That
was
sounded
sick.
so sick.
That was really good.
I'm gonna get Caleb.
I mean, dude, the thing is,
octave up. An octave up, you turn into whatever.
I can only imagine what some processing would do to that.
I
Yeah,
know, right?
Really,
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do it as a kid a lot.
get creative, peeps.
Get creative, guys. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow.
Boom. He's on our Discord.
Hey,
Welcome.
All right.
Big sheesh.
Even the demon voice for sure, as
Big
well
one.
as one that just said, yeah, okay.
So,
okay.
Let's go.
hey, as far as
I made the cut.
as
made the
far as
cut.
your guys' Discord goes, what's the is it pretty active? What's the deal?
We're
Dude,
trying
yeah,
to
we
get
have like
there.
thousands of people in there.
Yeah?
It's hard to
Oh.
keep
So
up
I
with
mean,
all of it.
do you guys
yeah,
have?
it's so loaded.
It's so floated, dude.
So okay, are
Look,
we talking about
we'll
a
respond
section?
if people say something on Discord.
I hear that. I do
Basically.
hear that.
Yeah.
Is there a way that so? I stopped using Discord because I needed space on my computer, to be honest, and I had to delete it off my the app.
Sounds like you need a hard drive.
Yeah, I need a computer.
Pushing the brim.
But is there a place that I can go on the online website and post a tune for you guys to review?
Yeah,
Oh.
I mean, you can still access the Discord from the web
Is it
browser and everything.
No,
Is
yeah,
there like an
I can't
email?
do some phone calls and
Is there like
stuff
an
like
email?
that. I mean,
On our
can I post it
like
Like just post
What,
it
a
into the
SoundCloud
Discord?
link?
yes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
is
you
there
have-
a section that
Yeah,
you
we
guys
have a-
review tunes?
We can. I think there's one called
I think we have
Media,
a feedback section.
but
on
I
our
can make.
Discord.
Yeah, I
think we have
think
a
there is
feedback
a
section.
feedback one actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
definitely
people
have
post
a
it in there.
Yeah.
I have a couple tunes to definitely post in there and see
course.
what you guys think.
Yeah, I would love to know.
Some new collabs.
Yeah, we're trying
Yeah,
to
if
get
you
it.
want to hear some of that heat.
Hey,
Maybe at some
get
point.
in the
Well,
Discord.
I was gonna bring up that one track that I put Black Box on, just so we could put
Yeah.
ears to what I was talking
Yeah.
about. But I want to get the Discord more active, but we definitely we need more people, and we also
Mm-hmm.
need like more excuses to be in there.
Exactly. So, I mean, a huge thing with that would be reviewing tunes, right?
Yes,
People
for sure.
posting some works in progress.
Yeah, we need people not to be scared to do that.
Yeah, well, hey, I will be in there tonight with some whippies.
Yeah, people in chat, check out
What up,
Boom.
check
Jet?
out his
Welcome
shit.
back.
Yeah, well, and also post your stuff so I can check it out.
Yeah,
I've-
post
I've-
it in
I need
Discord.
it.
We want to hear all you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, let's get a little community action going.
Please.
A little feedback night.
And as reciprocation, I'll show you guys me.
Mm.
Oh,
Damn.
look at this. You get to
Let's
hear.
go.
You get to hear something
Like
I
some
started.
raw
Dude,
shit.
Yeah, today.
Oh, this one.
Bitwig is looking real pretty.
Oh, yeah,
It
it's the
really
best.
does look
It is
nice.
really nice.
I'm not a fan of the Explorer on the right side, though. Only
I
because I'm so
love
used
it.
to FL and Ableton.
okay. Can you make it on the left?
No, what you can do is just make it wherever the fuck you are, though.
Oh, that's tight.
And you can, is it right click? Yeah, and it'll be all your favorites, all the ones you've started.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's
That's fucking sick.
the best.
Yeah.
Fuck control F.
The only place you're using
Yeah.
for it is samples. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
That's what I'm
open it
using it
to
for
use
samples.
it for samples. But to be fair,
Wow.
the sampling organization I like better.
Way better.
I like this window as opposed to Ableton's like non.
The sick thing is
sectioned
you
off.
could go and search through any folder.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
could do
I
the
can
search like this and click the folder, and it shows you all the things within that folder.
Right.
Instead of having to dig
Right.
through like folder
Yeah, you don't have
inception
to do that. Yeah.
over and over
Oh.
again. You
Yeah,
just,
I can go to samples and then I know there's something in breaks. I
Yeah.
can just click on it and now I'm in breaks. I don't
Right.
have to open it and then open it and then open it and now I'm
Right.
in that
I
folder.
see. Yeah.
I just
and it shows you everything within it. So if you put like a few things in one folder that
Right.
you know are things you want to go to,
right.
it's sick.
See, that's where honestly making time or like rather getting stuff done faster as a producer really, I mean, that kind of stuff, hotkeys, that stuff cuts time out. You know, an identifiable amount of time out every time you do it. So that adds up major.
Mm-hmm.
So
Same with video gaming, okay?
what I'm gonna do here is
I
I'm
will
gonna-
answer your question, Jet, in a second.
I'm going to turn off the black boxes I have on the drums in the music group.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm also going to turn off the vocals because
Okay.
that'll give things away to chat,
Okay.
and I can't let them. I
Yeah.
can't let you guys know.
That's
No.
fair. That's fair. They're not ready.
Yeah, it's fine, guys. Just don't worry about it for now.
Yeah, some super tight top
Um,
secret shit.
Yeah, it's super top
So-
secret. I'm also going to start it like
You're lucky
right
you're
at
hearing what you're hearing.
right at the chords.
Lucky.
Blessed.
Let's bring our master down for goodness sake.
Sonar works.
Thank you. Sorry, folks. It might sound weird. It's super raw, folks.
That's how we like it. We raw dog over here.
We'll just get into it a little bit.
Yes, I are. Just some very nicely styled wobbles there.
So, all fun and good.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds fine.
Mm-hmm.
It is fun and good.
So,
I agree.
we're just
Yes.
gonna
Yes.
let's
You're going
isolate
to
the
turn
drums.
those things back on?
So here's the drums. Let's give it some juice. Immediately.
Jesus.
You got some major bump in there.
You hear the relationship between the kick
Wait,
and
do it
the
again.
hi-hat.
Do a A-B for me.
So here's A with it off. Going on.
Yeah.
Now anytime the hi-hat and the kick collide, that hi-hat top end just gets flattened immediately. Just poof. Which is
Interesting.
a great sound, and I've been kind of looking for that. And I'll show you
Adds to the rhythm.
that, and it also is changing a little bit of the tonal aspect of my kick and flattening it out, which is really nice because there's some... If you listen to the kick, you can hear a little... this is like super nerdy, but you can hear a little too much like 150 and not enough, probably like 500.
Yep.
Like there's a little boxiness. There's a little bit of boxiness in there. We turn this on, flattens it out.
It is pretty fat with it on.
But it like brings up the 500s, or I guess you guys' perspective, brings up those 500s to meet everything, waltzed, giving us those fucking fat ass hi-hats. Now, if we go to the music group, and we do... Guess we'll turn off the sidechain for a second. That's off.
All the air pushing.
This is when it's on. Sure, it's louder.
Oh my god, it's so much brighter. Do it again.
I know, that's the main thing. Even that sound, like, now it's not nearly as harsh. Like, just the distortion alone over the whole thing. And
It's leveling for you almost.
right, and it's beyond, if I were to put this on every single channel, together they would add up and be too much and wouldn't glue together, where if it's just one black box on the entire group.
Right.
And this is on the whole music group. I'll probably end up moving it down.
Pull up the black box you have on there.
Yeah, I was just
On
going
the
to say, how
music?
much distortion are you actually adding?
All right, that's what I wanted to note.
Nice, yeah.
So when you pull this up stock, can you pull up a
it's
stock
pretty
one
maxed
so
out,
we
right?
can so we can like have both of them open so we can look at both, because the default is not very much different looking than what
it's
we're
not.
looking at
Oh,
right
I
now.
see. Okay.
I'll show you the main
Okay,
difference.
so that's
Default's
default.
on top. What I did is on bottom. So
Yeah.
the main note is the air. So you got this little air thing. You turn it on. I increase my air quite a bit because
I usually do too.
I'm hitting at a flat algorithm, you could say here, because it's got high, low, and flat. The high will kind of target the highs, but it did too much. So I want to kind of target the overall mids and kind of bring everything to the mids, whilst kind of keeping the high end a little bit higher. Like I want a little bit of that brightness, so I'm keeping the air up. The saturation starts at 50%, and I
You
toyed.
have to turn it on though,
Yes, you have to
right?
hit on.
The on is what changes
and
it.
out,
Like
yes.
at 50%, it's still doing like quite a lot there. When you turn that little button on, it makes massive difference.
But also my mix
Yep, makes it
is at
20%.
23%. So I got it basically where it was tonally doing the thing I want, and also the pentode and the tritode.
There's also the like little switch in the middle there that gives you a different algorithm for
changes the view.
I think it's the tube that changes the type of tube.
Isn't
that it's
VU a
modeling.
meter though? It says meter mode anytime you change that.
Is there a meter?
Yeah, it's just right there in the middle.
Guys,
Hey,
I'm retarded.
happens to all of us. I just want to say I'm a little bit retarded.
Turn the frogs gay.
I'm kind of retarded, Joe.
All right, dope.
So can we
yeah.
hear like a like a 20 seconds of it with
Yes.
the black box?
One thing I want to first point out, though, that I was going to point out
we go
before we moved.
slightly long with
Yes.
this,
Yeah.
if we want to. I'm gonna grab the pipe.
Okay.
Nice.
So this was one of my favorite parts is the way the kick drum hits with this specific algorithm. So we just have the kick here, and I like a good distorted kick, but it's hard getting there always.
Yeah.
You can go to splice, whatever, folks,
It's-
do whatever you want. But
It can be delicate.
This is handcrafted. I made it in Kick 2. Here it is. If you want to screenshot it, whatever. And then I flattened it down. There she blows.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that's an interesting looking
It's a
waveform.
fucking
I know,
wonker,
right?
dude. Well, also, yeah, this is bit wig.
Yeah,
So you get
I'm
that
also.
look. That's
yeah.
not my favorite look for an audio wavetable, but thankfully I've been doing this for 8 years now. That now my ears and eyes have kind of almost aligned, and I can know what I'm looking at to what I hear.
Right.
Yeah.
For example, if you go into here and you look at one of these, you'll see this nasty little bit of
Ooh, yeah.
what's that called?
What part?
That little.
That little clip where
Yeah,
the,
it's a clip type thing, but
where the
like
wave
an edge.
Yeah, the wave almost wants to return and then it goes back out and
There's
then
a
returns.
name for it?
Yeah, it's on utility in Ableton. There's a little button, DC offset. It's a DC offset.
Oh.
And that'll give you a click like we do it with this.
Exact.
I see.
Oh yes. Okay.
You can hear a little bit of a.
Oh yeah.
You hear that
Oh, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
it's not good. So you get that out of there. Get there. So much better.
Yeah.
So I had to do that to everything.
I think we've also talked before about shorter kicks and
Oh yeah.
just shorter kicks making more room for the mix and everything. As
you
long
wanna-
as you get the idea of the bump in there, more often than not you're solid rather than having a nice long drawn out reverby thud.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
Mind you, there's dub techno where
of course.
right.
But there's things to consider, and that is that most people are listening to music on phones.
Yeah.
So the top end of your kick is much more important now than it used to be. You
Yeah.
have to be able to hear it.
Yeah, most
and-
people don't have HS8s in their room or fucking
Right.
rockets or whatever.
And two, a lot of these kids these days really like distorted shit. So you don't want a super long distorted kick. You're fucked. That thing is going to fucking wobble at the end all over the place. It's not going to
Yeah.
be good. So you want it short.
Well, and you're also just making less room for literally everything else in your
Right.
right, yeah.
piece.
So one thing I found out here while fucking with this kick is I learned how to actually we're gonna have to go
Square
into
as
this.
shit over here, dude. Is it
So-
just because it's too loud?
No, it's Bitwig.
No, I fucking clipped it. Clipped as
I
fuck,
thought you
yeah.
were saying it's
It
'cause
is
it's Bitwig.
square.
Let's go,
No,
Glifferson.
it's Bitwig
It looks-
because it's solid.
Right.
The wave is solid, not because it's flat on the top. It's
Oh,
flat on the
yes,
top.
yeah,
I was saying
yeah.
it's
That-
squared off at the
I
top.
see.
It's squared off because of this.
Because
Yeah.
it is a
Yep.
square wave.
Because it's getting squared.
God bless.
Yeah.
But okay, so this is the kick in Kick 2 without this black box that I have specifically on the kick.
Mm-hmm.
So there's still the DC offset, but you can ignore that for now. But the moment I add this and look at the triode, how heavy that is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know exactly what that is?
No, but I found out.
God, no.
listen to it. So that like focusing on like the farther lower end part of the kick, like not the front end.
Can you turn it all the way down? Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were on. I thought you were on
No,
triode.
no,
I'm sorry.
we're on this
Gotcha.
one.
Gotcha.
So that's what that one does. I don't like that one as much. This one,
A little fat now.
it's just
It rounds it out a little bit.
and it's getting like the front end. It's getting the high notes.
Gotcha.
What
Which
do
is-
you guys usually cutting your kicks at? I mean, obviously it's dependent on every situation, but
EQ wise.
yeah, what would you cut this at, high wise,
So this kick,
on the high end?
it comes straight into a wave shaper immediately to get clipped. Then it goes to a compressor that's slamming it at 4-to-1.
He's just abusing these things.
Yeah, it's doing 12, and then the wet's up super high, because I want it just full wet. I want that bitch
Yeah.
like immediately compressed, first out. After it's been, I don't know. I have this formula that I'm trying to develop with kicks. Kicks and me have like a love-hate relationship,
Yeah.
and I want to get so good at making really good kicks.
Well, I already
You are
think
very
you
good.
are. I already
I
think
just-
you are, but
Try.
Yeah.
So
He is.
So,
All of us are
He
like, your kicks
is.
are sick, dude. What?
and then there's
He
this,
is very good at it.
and this is purely tailored for this.
okay.
So we'll listen to it. Oh wait, we gotta go to this one.
Oh, that was
Okay.
on there. It
No.
was on there.
What this? Yeah. Previously, it's tailored specifically for this black box,
Right.
So I can throw this
Yeah.
triode super
You
hard.
tailored
This is a thing
Yeah.
we
Okay.
talk about a lot in this podcast, which is
Mm.
when you distort things, if you pull out the fundamental, you get a lot better results
Yeah.
before you distort.
Gotcha.
Before you distort, pull the fundamental down, because the fundamental is going to give you that like. It just overpowers the rest of the
Yeah.
harmonics in the
Everything.
sound, and the rest of the harmonics are kind of what you need to get saturated even more,
Right.
because you want that fundamental to be sitting on its own
So-
sturdy.
Can I ask you why you don't cut that? If you're cutting the reverb, or rather cutting the lows down there, why don't you just cut all the subs too?
So the reason is, and we could maybe hear the difference. We'll see.
Because what I would do is have that curve down and be cutting out all the subs as well, just inherently.
So when you do
Like
this,
that.
it's gonna make it ring here.
Yeah.
And it depends. I tried that. To be fair, I
That's-
did try it. So
I just try to avoid
Those
all
are two
sub bass
different
when
things.
I don't need it.
Yes, they are two different things for sure. So this one, what this is going to do is going to make anything on the other end of this right here kind of ring out. So if I have a kick where I want it to kind of have a little more of that bottom end,
Yeah.
only for a short moment, then
So
I'll do that.
Then to complete that, move that left.
Like this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but now all these bottom ones are ringing. You're going to get
Okay.
ringing from wherever this is,
Okay.
regardless, every time.
Yeah, even
There's
in the
not much you
super
can
low
do.
frequencies,
Yeah.
you're not hearing it, but it is affecting the sound.
Okay.
Which here, so if we...
There's Aqua.
What's up,
Oh, you
Aqua?
made it!
Aqua.
We were so worried. We were like, where is he?
So here's the kick with the bell.
Mm-hmm.
The DC offset is killing me.
I know.
Yeah.
So let's do a quick.
Okay.
We'll just do that for now.
Oh, is that from the amp in there?
No, it's from the shaping of it. I'm shaping it so fast
So
that a
you did it
DC
too
offset.
fast?
stopping.
Okay.
That's why I flattened it and then just cut
Just
out
cut it.
the DC odd.
Makes
yeah,
sense.
Just cut it out. So this is with the bell. No bell.
Prize.
Yeah.
So it's still hitting it. Here, I can do this. Oh, no, I can't. Dang it. Wait, can I do it if I do it like this? Can I switch between them? So this is the
Nice.
bell.
Wow.
That's
So
the first one's the bell? The one
No.
on the left?
No, the one on the left is your cut,
Okay.
which
Yeah.
maybe we can get it better.
Okay.
You hear the DC offset come back.
Uh-huh.
It's like
And
phasing.
then bell.
Oh yeah, Aqua? You in the Bitwig?
So there's
What?
definitely a difference
Yeah.
between the two. And it, of course, with this, it heavily depends on like your cue and where it is. Like you could
Okay.
sit here for days. Like, and I have a couple songs where I had to do it like this to get it to ring right into the clipper to get like the knock it needs
Right.
for the track. Like it all just kind of depends. You just kind of have to know what does
So
what.
I would say you have
Experiment.
both. Would be a good way to go. Have one that's cutting it, and have the cut be not right on it. Have
Sure.
the cut be a little
Well,
early
right.
before the fundamental
Right, in the
happens, and then
20s.
the dip is highly specific, which is nice.
Very
Right.
specific.
Well, it's on the
That's
fundamental,
better,
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just
So-
doing
Which-
the one thing.
I guess you could double down on that, right? Maybe.
I would
Well, the thing is,
usually.
with this here, I knew already because I heard the DC offset that all I needed to do was tame how the bottom end was hitting the black box to get the tone I wanted, because I was going to clip any excess bottom end that would ring
Right.
anyways,
Right.
or would be at the bottom end of the EQ. So it doesn't really matter because nothing else in the song is happening for this portion of it anyways. So it doesn't really
Totally.
matter. As long as the kick sounds the right way in the mix, I don't care.
Right.
Like, I don't care.
Right.
Like, obviously, it's very possible that I'll come back and fix the kick later.
Yo, I'm
You know?
sure you will.
You know? it's very possible. I made this
Yeah.
today. So here, we'll listen
I
to
was
it.
just talking about in general with any project and kicks.
So let's listen to a quick section without the black boxes, and then we'll turn them on, and then we'll listen for a good amount. Because we didn't earlier, because we were talking about shit.
This is without
I'll just play this into the
right
intro.
into the drop.
All right, that's without. Let's turn these fucking black boxes on, because it's so much better.
Time to turn up.
And for anybody like me,
Oh yeah.
Love your bleep action.
thank you. I love bleeps.
Oh, that was almost a little sub drop.
You
Hell
know,
yeah.
it has a way of being a very like grungy effect that, like we were saying, it brings out like those like very accented high distortion kind of frequencies, but it also maintains roundness and like smoothness. You know, it doesn't sound the whole thing doesn't sound distorted with it. You know,
Right, and I
keeps
could even
its-
dial that back. Like I think it's a little much even. Like it's,
I
there's
do-
a couple parts, and I could go into this for half an hour,
Yeah,
but I'll
yeah,
just say
yeah.
that it's showing me where the problems are. Is what the distortion. Like if I push it hard,
hear you.
I'll listen to it and be like, okay, where is it dying too
Yeah.
much? Where it's dying too much, I know I need to back off
That's
somewhere.
fun.
Little
Something's gone
X-ray
too
machine?
far. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically. It's like
Yeah.
throwing it into your L2 or your limiter of choice really hard and then see what fucking is flimsy and dies really fast.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay, that probably needs a little more compression. And what is on top of it? Oh, this is on top of it. I need to push this either in the stereo space, push it in the mids or wherever to make it help
Yeah.
fit together, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we just take a moment and appreciate Caleb's sub work and bass work in that?
Oh, thank you.
Were you guys listening to
Dude,
that?
No,
Dude.
that
Oh
is
my
some,
god.
That's some OG gay rage.
Dude,
Yeah,
this-
it was bouncy. It had a bunch of space. You had a bunch of cool little movement all around.
All
Dude.
I want is to make the teacup sub bass from Ivy Lab.
Right.
I know. I
And
remember. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
all I try and do is
Yeah.
I'm always trying to get there. And I had another try. I
I
was
do
like,
that all the time
oh, I
too.
get-
Yeah.
I can put it in convolution for the intro,
Ooh.
and I can like
Ooh,
I can
that's
kind of
nice.
get there.
That's really nice.
Yeah, it's fucking. That sounds sick when you're in the mix,
Oh, dude.
and then you get a little bit.
With all the hair me's.
Yeah.
Dude, come on. That's
It's-
nice.
And what I love about Bitwig is, and here, folks, if we'll go back to Bitwig. If you don't know this about Bitwig, I have this MIDI channel here of this sub bass, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. I want this in audio real quick. I'm just gonna bounce it pre-fader, and it's just gonna
Yeah.
put it into an audio channel for me, ready to go. And now you can just, it's just here. It's ready to be tuned up. You know,
That's
Right.
huge.
it's ready for all the goofy shit.
Yep.
And it's at your fingertips. It's so
so-
sick.
So fast.
I bounce so much shit to audio.
Resampling is
Yeah.
so much
Oh.
easier. Crazy.
It's the best. It makes me fucking hard as fuck. It's just, I fucking love it.
Good lord.
Yeah,
The
you could do that, by the
creativity.
way, with your
Bitwig.
master. You can just
Yep.
fucking select the section of your master,
Yep.
right-click bounce,
Yep.
prints it right
Well,
there
so
for you.
That's where you're talking about resampling being a big thing then. I mean, you can just be starting up a 16-bar project.
Like
you
he
know.
just bounce it
There you go.
and then solo it and manipulate it. 'Cause
Right.
that's fun.
And then do it again.
Well, yeah, let's fucking put it in some
Oh,
Elastic
the whole
Pro.
thing.
I know I've talked about it on here before, but Kyoto was a G with the
Actually
resampling
sick
action.
sounding. Dude. Holy fuck. That was so sick
Dude.
sounding.
Bitwig is the best, dude.
Bitwig is the best.
All right. Kyoto, what?
No, Kyoto was he was really good at showing us how he does his resampling, and he just went
He is a
really
big
deep into it.
resample nerd, yeah.
I mean, that was one of, if not his biggest things. You know, he was.
We're pretty
on
big on
that
it in
frickin'
this
train.
in this channel too.
Yeah.
I love
huge
it.
on resample.
It's more so the thing, like of me like remembering to do it at as deep as I should. I always am bouncing stuff and reprocessing new audio. But the way that Kyoto was showing us when I first moved to Denver, when he was showing us in class.
Shout out Kyoto.
Yeah, shout out Kyoto. And Mr. Bill.
Hey, praise all.
But I mean, he would just go through, a resample 20 times,
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
wow.
Oh, yeah.
Easy.
Really pushing it.
Easy
Oh my God.
20
Easy,
times,
really?
dude.
So-
and he would have these
Jesus
things that are 10
Christ.
minutes long, if not more. I'm not kidding.
I can kind of see that. I do
Eternian,
kind of
too.
do that.
dude.
I do just kind of like print.
He
and
literally
fuck
just
with
went-
it and print and fuck with it and print.
Yeah.
and fuck
If you
with
listen to his sounds, I mean, it
Mm-hmm.
made sense to me with how crazy a lot of his sounds are. It's just literally down the rabbit hole.
it. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Right.
And folks, it does not take that long. Like
Yeah.
I know,
No,
I
no.
know you think it's even with another DAW, like it's not. It's 30 minutes of your time
Yeah.
to follow a quick rabbit hole.
And it's fun.
If
It's
you're
a
like,
completely legitimate way of sound design.
Oh.
It's not using well, I mean, you are using a synth
Maybe.
potentially,
Maybe, yeah.
to make the original one. But, after that original stuff is done, I mean, you're using this same mud pie to just, like I said, go down the rabbit hole,
here, I will show you a real world example of this exact thing, and in both
Perfect.
ways.
Oh, is it in your track?
It's in my track.
Oh,
my God, dude.
So all the little bleep bloops.
Here we go, Dad. Let's go.
So all those little bleep bloops. There's in this synth called Tyrell, which is free. There's a random preset that's called
Yeah.
random bits.
That's Taro.
Yeah, it's like got random bits or something, and it sounds
What
like
is this
this.
weed?
no. Dude,
And it's cool. It just does random shit, and you can sit there and fuck with parameters while you're doing it. And that's example of like MIDI. But what I did is I flattened it down, anyways. And then this next channel, I have a granulator
okay.
on here. This is Fragments by Arturia. And so now, in this channel, if I activate all these and we listen to them.
Look at how cool that visualizer
You gotta
is.
love those visuals, man.
Oh my
Come
God!
on.
Right? Okay, I'm glad I wasn't the only one.
No, I mean, we have very little fun with these,
So this thing right here, this is what I
plugins,
used.
man.
Honestly, I agree.
They're knobs and freaking bars.
We were talking about that
it's
the other
annoying.
pod. Yeah.
So this
I look
thing,
like I'm driving down a road
Backwards.
in reverse.
You're not using it. You're not using this plugin right now in this channel.
no, I am using it. So
Oh, you are.
this was MIDI. I
thought you
flattened
had
it
to
down.
turn it on.
No, I chopped bits down and put it in here,
Gotcha.
and then I have this thing on, and I got a delay thing going into it, whatever. But I have this just to generate sounds.
Oh my
so
god.
is it kind of being random for you?
Yeah, this is like a machine gun
And it's just
preset.
running.
Yeah,
Dude.
But what I do
What-
is I sit
Okay,
here,
sick.
I bounce it,
Yep.
and then that's what all these
Goddamn
are.
right.
These are just bounces that then I further process
Oh,
with like
that's what
other
those are.
delays.
Oh, this
It's
channel
just-
that you were on is muted in general.
Yeah,
It was just something you were using.
Yeah,
for things.
yeah.
Exactly. That's
this-
exactly how
all
it works.
of this,
Yeah.
all of this right here.
You're just making babies of sound clips.
Yeah.
This is a sound design
Yep.
channel.
Soundclip babies.
This is a sound design
Is that
channel.
our new rap group?
Sound clip babies.
And now you see
Soundclip
all of these in the track. God, I'm trying to
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
to the audience. Yeah, this plugin is sick. This plugin is sick. IQat. And now it made. Oh yeah. That's the thing is I didn't just do that. I made that from that MIDI channel, but then I also grabbed a bunch of samples I already have and threw them into the same effect rack.
Yeah.
And it's
that
just
one.
yeah. So because of that,
I like that one a lot.
yeah, that's one of my favorite fucking sounds ever. It's
I know,
it's
right?
Big fun.
Yeah, big fun. It's right here, man. Look at
Yeah.
this. Check this, man.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Can like barely hear it. That's all you need. Oh wait, Boop-loop. It's because this thing's on.
So loud.
It's the best.
I mean, dude,
I fucking love
if
this.
there was one sound
Yeah,
that
dude.
reminded me of the UK,
Yeah, dude, 100%.
that one.
And it's not even the full sound.
Can we
Check
get
it.
one more of that?
Hang on. I'll
Nick's
show you
just
the whole.
eating it
Can we
up.
I'll show you the whole
Can we
sound.
loop that?
It also has the siren after it. but I want just that little fucking bit.
No, dude, that's some J Kenzo shit, man. I love it.
There's nothing like a resampled, flattened down piece of audio. It stops right when you tell it to stop.
Yeah.
You
No
know,
worries
it's
about
not
weird
getting in the
automation.
way.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there, right in the spot.
Yeah.
If there's nothing in that spot, then it's the only thing in that spot.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
This
You just
is
look at it.
your PSA to flatten your audio. Flatten. Don't be scared that you're going to lose the MIDI, okay? Listen, you're going to make a better patch next time.
Yeah.
And this patch and later patches will be better
Yep.
once they're flat.
Don't be afraid
Yeah.
of commitment. It's worth it.
Telling you.
Yeah, if I look back at like my early tracks that I was working on, I released a few tracks
Mm-hmm.
and I deleted them.
Mm.
That'll
So,
happen.
Sorry,
Right.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
But they were shit. But the better ones, when I go back and look at them, they're so overly processed. Like, I was just trying to make it good, you know, over and
Sure,
over
sure.
again.
But-
And it was getting warp
Mhm,
until I was like, I guess
You-
this is good. It wasn't.
Nope.
But it is pretty tight as far as like dynamics and shit go because it's been like squish, 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 squish
You know, I had
multiple times.
Yeah, I had a problem just in the opposite though with you know, not processing stuff enough. You know, basically not going deep enough on a certain sound where it's
Dude,
very
yeah.
simple things could have made big differences in the sound.
Yeah.
So it's really, you know, you got to find that balance between those two realms, right? Where
Totally.
you don't want to do things in your processing stage that you don't necessarily understand or like you don't want to do too many of those things to a point where you lose control of the sound.
Yeah.
You know,
it's huge.
I think that was a big part of, you know, not doing a lot of processing is having a, you know, just a sound that you're not screwing up, right? But yeah, it's a balance between that and
It is so
knowing
hard.
knowing what you're doing when you're Caleb, you're really good at explaining that. What you're going for when you are, you know, oh, I want the, you know, certain highs out of this, so I'm clicking this up like this.
Right.
You know, scientifically, you know, methodically knowing
Well, I'll
what
tell
you're doing.
you, that's not what's going through my head when I'm doing it. I
And
only
I'm
know
not-
that. I only know that afterwards. I'm like,
Right.
oh, I'm looking for high shit right now. That makes sense. Like,
Right.
Which I've just trained myself to notice that shit. Like I want to be aware of that.
And that's where just the hours is, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Ours is huge.
Yeah.
Hours is huge.
Yeah.
Dude, it's huge.
Huge.
You know what's also
I'd
huge?
say it's
Episode fucking 50.
Oh.
Sunday.
okay. But
Shit,
Before, yeah. Did you remember? Yeah.
I will answer Jet's question. That I
Jet,
said
I'm
that I
sorry
would
we made
answer.
you wait 9 hours for that.
Hopefully you're still here.
Yeah.
It looks like
that
you're
was a
here.
good moment, though, right? That was worth it.
What up, meat bag? Nice segue.
was.
Meat
Hell
bag?
yeah. Thanks
Oh
for
my
the
God,
follow,
meat
dude.
bag?
That's
Let's
a
go.
serious segue, dude.
Oh.
Me bag, thank you for the follow. Everyone else who's new to this podcast, if you've been enjoying yourself tonight, go ahead and throw us a follow if you're feeling it.
Yes, sir.
I think we're almost at 100. Was me bag 100?
Might have been.
Me bag, you might have been our 100th follower.
Maybe.
Oh
Okay.
my God.
Jet's question was how to mix each vocal layers in a good way.
Very well thought out question.
Mix each
And well worded,
vocal
I
layers.
should say.
Right, well worded question. The grammar's pristine. I think Jet might not have English as a first language, so
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm gonna
God
give him
bless.
a break.
I gave him a break already.
So mix each vocal layer in a good way. So if you have a wide vocal, here's the thing. You have your center vocal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna answer the question very quickly for the sake of just standard
easier.
standard way
Yeah.
to do this.
Mm-hmm.
Main vocal, the driest and the most high end and the most low end period.
Yep. Yep.
Main,
okay.
center, down the center vocal. Anything to back that up, based on importance, put it further or closer to that main vocal. So, AKA, if it's semi-close, take just a little bit of the highs out and make it slightly quieter, something like that. If it's very far away, take a lot of the highs out and make it quite a bit quieter. And you could do that with like even a compressor or something like that. As far as the quietness goes,
Right.
Smush it makes it sound a little bit further away.
Yeah, right. Air compresses. Remember
Yep.
that. More
With-
air between you and the microphone.
Yeah,
More
exactly.
compression.
Yeah, it's not as dynamic.
Right.
The further
Yeah.
away it is, it'll kind of sound at the same volume.
It's a good way to think about it.
Yes,
It's
totally.
my favorite way it's been explained.
Yeah.
Makes perfect sense.
It's
Yeah.
so nice. You do that, but put a compressor on your entire mix or big sections of your mix and compress slightly before a drop or something like that.
Oh,
And it just, when you open it back up,
Add some release to it. Or like it adds release to the,
it
energy
just,
kind of
you
thing.
Right.
get dynamics all of a sudden. And
Right.
you're like, yes, I love dynamics.
Yeah.
This
what
is what I
there
live for.
What you're
is
gonna be
dynamics.
Yeah.
That's what we are going to be like. The rest of the world, it's just not. It's happening subconsciously.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's happening.
And I love that you bring that up because that's something you've talked about a lot.
Yeah.
It's just like depth in a mix.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like vocals are no different.
So important.
Yeah, so important.
Yeah.
And especially with vocals because like that's always like the main element. If you have vocals in your track, everyone's paying attention to the vocals,
Right.
So you gotta have that like front back space in there.
I'm gonna go home and use that advice with these new vocals on this track.
Oh, yeah.
I do like the I don't know why I didn't necessarily think of the lows and like the ultra lows and the ultra highs, or rather just the lows and the highs, being separate from the mids that you really want to be kind of way more stereo, right?
Yeah. So I would say, specific to the situation you have, you want the main vocal to be wide and the background vocals to be center, or vice versa.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely the main vocal in the center needs to have a lot of width on it. Like
Right. It needs to kind of bleed
like
into the
like a
side.
slap delay or something like that will do the trick.
Yeah. Or a
like
short,
something to give you
a
highs.
super short delay.
Super, yeah.
Or a super short
Reverb.
Reverb. Yeah, that's
But it
doing
still
the
needs to
exact
feel
same
like
thing.
it's coming from the center.
Right.
That one
and
main one.
expanding or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not.
For
yeah, I
vocals,
mean,
at
for
least.
like a standard way to do it. Yes.
Sure.
And then the background vocals, you want them to be wide, but you don't want them to be too wide. Because wide is close. Close is
Right, because you can't
Close
get
sounds
actually
very, very wide.
far away. You can only get like close wide.
Okay.
right.
Cuts
Yeah.
off just due to
So you
human
kind of want to be at like
physiology.
I don't know, 50% or something width
Okay.
situation going
Right.
on.
Gotcha.
You know, where it's not all the way left and right. It's very much like,
But there's some distinct space.
think of it being far away and kind of like echoing around.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that stuff has a reverb on it to help it feel like it's around.
Yeah, depending
But
on
the
how far it is.
signal itself should be kind of like squished and medium wide.
Right. Plus, you
Mhm.
have pre-delay to kind of help
Yes.
convince your brain how far it is.
Right.
You know, you can
Yeah.
use a little bit of extra, so it's like kind of
Yeah.
gets it gets
Mhm.
a little bit of that. Oh, it's far and it's the walls are over here.
Mhm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
or the canyon walls.
It,
or
it can
whatever.
be really hard to visualize and think about sounds in that kind of that abyss space in your head
Right.
where it's it's I do think it's crucial in really identifying with what needs to come up or what needs to come out, but it is a brain exercise to do it.
Dude, it really
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Meatball collector
Fucking
with
meatball
the
over
fucking
here.
Troll
Yeah.
comment.
I love it,
Oh
meatball.
my god.
Meatball. What do
Hey.
you say?
He said, "I'll answer
sorry.
quickly." Proceeds to break down psychoacoustics. Welcome to the producer lounge.
Yeah.
Dude, Meatbag gets it. Welcome to the family.
That shit was so funny.
This is how we do it.
It took me longer to read that than it did to break it down.
Guys, if you can go to the mountains or any sort of canyon, some sort of giant space, and make a really loud
Yeah.
noise, and just really just listen to the way it travels through everything, and it gives you so many ideas.
It
Oh, I
does.
thought you were gonna
does.
say,
I love
"What
it.
would it be?" And I was like, "Oh, I know.
Oh,
I will
What-
make that
what
for
would
you.
it be?
Yes.
What would it be? It would be
Yeah.
a send, of course.
of course.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It'd be the
It would be a send.
nastiest horn
It'd be a
send
send.
through a comb filter you could possibly make. Sounds
Guys.
like it's coming out of the end of an exhaust pipe.
We will one day discuss sends,
Yes.
everybody.
Yeah.
It's going to be a glorious podcast.
You will hear it.
And yeah.
Wait,
right now though,
before we go, where can people?
Oh yeah.
we're Irish goodbying immediately.
That-
and all right, bye.
That would be in fashion. You can find, Instagram at Tempo Shaman 9, Facebook at Tempo Shaman 9, whatever. Tempo Shaman 9, you'll find me. SoundCloud, Tempo Shaman. That's where all my stuff is. My Spotify is not too up to date, so SoundCloud is where it's yet.
Let's go. Dude, thank you
That
for
was
being
an
on the
accident.
pod. I had
love
such a
it.
blast
I love
tonight.
it.
Clearly,
I love
we
it,
all
guys.
did. Yeah.
No, number 50, congrats, guys.
Amazing.
We got the
50th
50th.
episode.
I love that you guys are still going, and
Of
it's
course.
freaking
We'll
strong,
never stop,
mate.
bruh.
Let's
It's
go.
strong. I'm all about it.
Thanks for the follows, folks. Thanks for the gifted subs there, McDubs. Really appreciate that. Help
that's
the
sorry.
community
McDubs
out.
with the subs.
That's how we're eating
Go.
healthy
If you're on
tonight.
YouTube, hit that sub button, folks, and come over to the Twitch. If you're on Twitch, thanks for being here. This is where all the fucking magic happens.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we built this studio. That's why I spent money on that solid gold bong right there.
This boy right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
Glyph.
that's kind of the whole thing.
Glyph already used the samples in our track, so we will definitely be checking that out, my man.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Go drop the 400 emoji or whatever it's called.
Yep.
Emoticon. What's it called?
Emoji.
Emoji, I think. Emote.
Emote.
Yeah.
In your other Twitch fucking
There you
bullshit. I'm high.
Holla.
Are we all?
Oh, I love that logo there.
That one's good, right?
I love that one.
All right,
Is
folks.
that a new sound effect?
No, it's in the track.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. We love you.
All right, guys.